What up, YouTube? This is Carlos Telemontes here with
Adrian Fornaris.
bro. And what did you do?
I got 4th place at the Los Angeles Regional this last weekend.
Sheesh. Do you have the deck box?
I don't. I sold the deck box.
Snap.
Prizing how it is.
Instant return. Instant return, though.
Yeah, it paid for my hotel, so.
All right, bro. So, do you have any shout outs or anything you want to say?
Yeah, of course. Shout outs to everybody in like my testing circle, gang, Dan, Dale, Gerardo, David, Corey, Brian Chen, of course, and Alex Markowitz. Biggest shout out to Alex Markowitz, because without him, I wouldn't have been able to go. He did all the driving, he did everything, so yeah.
Savage.
Of course, shout outs to my parents, shout outs to my locals, Dragon's Den, Sparks, Max Cards, shout outs to Richard, he let me borrow cards. God, I know I'm forgetting people. Shout outs to the rest of my car, Austin also, and Sal. And anybody who I forgot, you guys know that these things, you always forget people, but yeah. Shout out to Carlos, of course, behind the camera. Yeah.
All right, let's get into it.
All right, so this stuff's pretty self-explanatory, so I'm not gonna take too much time in it. It's really standard for the engine. You gotta play all of these. Yeah, I've thought about playing 3, the green one, but it never comes up.
So, what made you ultimately decide not to play the third?
It was already 41 cards, which I'm not super happy about. But I just didn't want to cut anything. So.
Coming from Striker, yeah, you love that.
Yeah. Then I think these are absolutely. I thought about not playing these, but you can't. They search all your side stuff post side. Lightning Storm game 1. This card's crazy. You have to play it. For the non-engine, for the hand traps, we played 3 Ash, 3 Veiler, 2 Ogre, 1 Mourner, 1 Bell. These will make a little more sense when I get further into the profile. Then we kept playing 2 Fenrir. This is a card that I didn't want to play. Not because it wasn't good, but because I just could not fit it. And in the end, I'm really happy I played it because I saw this card a lot. I ended up going first a lot over the weekend. Every time I went post side, I was going first. So this card is crazy. Then let's do 3 Imperm, 2 Droplet, 2 Lightning Storm, and a Duster. I didn't want to play this card. I don't think it's actually that good. I think Cosmic's a lot better. But because everybody else playing this deck is playing this card, you have to play it because I wanted to play 3 cross out for the mirror match. Every time, the problem with this deck was I didn't want to play it because every time post side, or every time you lost the rolls of the mirror, it just felt like it was inevitable that you were going to lose. So, and this was the only card I thought of that you could play that actually gave you a shot. So, and it happened a lot. I lost the roll to the mirror twice, and this card, I opened this card both times, and I hit Kaiman with it, and I hit a Lightning Storm, which is exactly what I wanted to do.
So your meta call was, your ultimate call was correct.
Yeah, it was cool. The extra deck cards we never really summoned, but these are all the Link monsters. I summoned this card only 1 time. Summoned this 1 time. I summoned this 6 times. Summoned this once. Summoned this 5 times. Summoned this at least 10 times because, like I said, every time post side I was choosing to go first, and I was told to go first a lot. And I don't think I ever summoned this. I might have summoned it 1 time to make an SP, but for the synchros, these are it for all the what are they called? Sangan monsters. I made this only twice, but both the times I made this, it was the only card that would have won that game. So this was very good. I summoned this 3 times on my opponent's turn, forced them to crash their whole board into it, which was really crazy. And I did play against Cash, and they did rip. Having 2 of these made it really awkward for them, so they ended up not ripping one. But I know for sure if I only had one, I would have lost that game. For the utility 7s, these were all really strong. I summoned each one of them at least once, and I don't think it could have been any other cards at the time I did summon them. And this was the MVP. So going into the tournament, I was really not sure how to beat Snake Eye, because if they just made Fuko pass, I didn't want to bother with just trying to side into a kaiju or something and prey on seeing it. But I was talking to Austin the day before the regional, and he said, well, if you just force the Fuko out to dump everything into the graveyard, then you ready rose them, you get rid of all the follow up, including the OSS, and then you make a seals, and it's really hard for them to come back. I did summon this twice, and both times it won the game, so shout out to Austin for that. For the side deck, more hand traps. Obviously, this is just for all the decks Voiceless, or even the mirror. This came in a lot, same for this. I just wanted more hand traps because it's only 13 in the main deck. I wanted more post side when I knew I was going first, second. This card is really, really strong. I wanted to main it, but between the Lightning Storms and the Fenrirs, they weren't very good. But when you go first and you set up your whole board, if you have an Nibiru on your hand on top of that, it's so hard for you to lose because you have infinite follow-up from your seals.
Going forward, what do you think about maining the Nib?
because I think you have to play like the Lightning Storm and the Fenrir and stuff. I don't think you can main deck it, but like everything changes like in a couple weeks when we get the new stuff. So maybe, I mean, I don't know. I don't know what's gonna be good for Nats yet. Two Bastiles. I never sided. Oh, I sided them in, but I never saw either of them. But I think you still have to play them. They're very good until the matchups they are good into. And this is technically engine, so more back row removal. I was scared of the what's that deck? Runic Sun, because everyone in our area plays that deck. I thank God I dodged it. But even against the Mirror, I sided this card in, and I saw it a lot. Against Snake Eyes, I sided in. Very good, very good. And then the reason I chose to go first, post side the entire day. I was siding 5 floods. Yeah, I know, very original, very fun. You know, good Yu-Gi-Oh. But everyone was telling you to go first. This was also a cross-out target. I saw this card like 5 times. It's kind of dumb. But yeah.
It's that one for everybody but you.
Yeah, exactly. Post side, between 3 prosperities and 5 copies of floods, you're pretty much, you have like an 80-something% chance to sink 1, which is really, really strong. And yeah, a lot of people were shook all weekend when I said like I'll go first pro side. It got a lot of games. So yeah, that's everything. Shout out to Garchomp.
Gosh. Well, bro, congrats again. You deserve it. So how many is this?
It's 3. It's 3 only. But it means I'm tied with Dan again, so he can't keep shit talking me.
You guys are twinsies, bro.
Yeah.
All right, bro. Well, congrats again, and more success to you, bro.
Thank you.
All
Appreciate it.
right, light the beam.